I'd like to just give you a very quick yet very powerful self-inquiry pointer. So taking out all the complication, the supposed mental complication and confusion out of inquiry, and just using this very simple pointer occasionally, perhaps when you're outside or even in your sit-down practice, which will be very effective. And in this one, we will bring under our attention the sense of I, of identity, what you feel as myself, rather than clinging onto an image of myself, rather than clinging onto a thought about myself or a sound associated with myself, an idea or concept about what I may be, just the direct experience of I. All words point to something. What does the word I point to in your direct experience? Go there. Any thought that arises? Again, notice there's a natural sense that I am thinking. I am looking at this thought. Drop the thought, forget about it. Just be curious and interested in the sense of self, in the sense of I, the sense me. Even right now, there's a sense that I am listening. The sounds are being registered by me. The sounds are appearing to me. The thoughts about the sounds are being thought by me, by I, by myself. Forget about the sounds, forget about the words. Just bring the attention to myself, me. The moment you say me, perhaps an image arises of what you look like, of what the body looks like. Forget about the image. Notice how that image, that mental image, appears to me. The sense I am looking at the image. Just keep the attention in I. Is this I not at the center of every thought you think, every feeling you feel, every action you do, every activity you engage in, every circumstance that happens? Is there not an I to whom it happens? Is there not a sense of I that accompanies each experience? The key shift here has to be in interest. In the moment of practice, at least, cease to be so interested in the experience, in the thought, in the feeling that I am experiencing. Be solely interested in the I, free of image, free of name, free of shape, because all of these things are things that happen to me or are experienced or perceived by me. All these things come accompanied with the same I. So right now, I am not interested in all the things that appear, but rather the same I that experiences them, whatever that may be. That's not important right now to figure that out. I'm simply bringing my attention to it. So do that right now. Again, there's a sense that I am watching this video. I am listening to Sunny's words. I am hoping to get something out of it. I am interpreting his words. Forget about the interpretation. Forget about just the stuff that's happening to the I. Just bring the attention to the I itself. The sense of me. Even if you right, like right now it feels like, oh, the sense of me is here in the head, here in the chest. Don't worry about that. Again, the chest and the head, they are looked at, sensed, felt by me. The body and the thoughts and the sensations, all these things change, yet the I remains constant, changeless. So for right now, just be interested in the sense of self, the sense of identity. Not an idea of identity, not a concept of who I am, just my actual, direct, in-experience sense of me. The moment this sense of myself begins to think or begins to feel, begins to experience, just catch yourself. Acknowledge once again, all these associations have arisen. Let it be. Don't be interested in it. Just return to the sense, me, I. Stay here. Any question that arises, any fear that arises, any confusion that arises right now, not important. Again, acknowledge the confusion, the fear, the doubt, all have one thing in common, the I to whom they appear. So right now, you see, you're being given such an easy task, not even to figure out what this I is. Forget about the question, who am I? Just bring the attention to the I. Just keep the attention in the I, in the me. If the thought says, but why am I doing this? What's the purpose of this? Why do I care to do this? Just bring the attention back to the sense of me and watch that thought even disappear. And soon the depth of this simple little practice begins to unfold. This is always available to you. The I, the sense of identity, is at the center of each and every experience. Bring the attention here. This is true self-love, beyond the concept or idea of self-love. And for those who want to take it a step deeper, or who have been practicing this for a while and want to deepen their curiosity, I invite you to acknowledge that when the attention is in the I, is there a subject-object relationship? Does there remain an I that focuses on something? Does there remain an I and another? Do you focus on the sense of I from another location in time and space, from where you look at the sense of I as other? Lastly, is there any difference between the experience of keeping the attention in the sense of identity, I, and the pointer being aware of being aware. So if what I just said is kind of confusing and perhaps you're not there yet, don't worry. Just focus on the first pointer that we discussed today, the only pointer that we discussed today. But if this has been something that you've been practicing and you're not new to inquiry, then ponder those other things as well that I just mentioned. As always, feel free to watch my self-inquiry playlist here on YouTube and watch my free self-inquiry workshop down below. I'm currently in the middle of creating a program specifically for self-inquiry. It's going to be called Self-Inquiry School. So that will be launched soon as well. So have a look at that when it comes. Probably in the month of June, this month. Go through today, keeping the attention grounded in identity. Best of luck.